Hey guys, welcome to Shay's Tube. Now, I'm trying to show y'all how to make a cabinet look a little bit better, besides painting it, with some wallpaper that I did pick up from Dollar Tree. I got this, and I also put this wallpaper on one accent wall in my bathroom, in the toilet area, and then in my regular part of my bathroom. I just did one wall. Let me just tell you guys so far, when I turned on the water to take a shower, I will tell you guys straight up that this wallpaper right here will try to come down, okay? And so what I did, I took that space tape and some nano tape, and I just put it on behind it, and so far it's still up. Now I don't know how long I don't know exactly how long it will last because I put that up about maybe 2 weeks ago. I'll keeping you guys updated to how long it lasts and everything before I eventually take it down and replace it with some real wallpaper. But inside of these cabinets, I do believe this will last inside of the cabinets, and I think it's a thumbs up for inside of the cabinets. Now for your wall, like I said before, doing one accent wall may be okay, preferably not in your bathroom. I know a lot of YouTubers get on here and say put it in your bathroom and all this stuff, and they don't tell you that once you turn that water on, that moisture will make this little adhesive come apart. So if you do want to use this in your restroom, your bathroom, you need to use space tape or nano tape. You can find the nano tape at Dollar Tree. They used to have the space tape there, but they don't anymore. People grabbed it as soon as they saw it. I grabbed two, and I used it to hang posters and stuff like that. That stuff sticks. I even put the space tape on my outside rug, and it has not moved. Okay, and outside moisture and everything. So that nano tape may keep it up, but I wouldn't suggest putting this all over your bathroom. Okay, like I said, I put the tape underneath mine, and it's still up even when I take a shower. But you have to put it all, over and stuff and everything. But in the other part of my bathroom, that right there is staying up pretty well. Okay, and I'm just thinking maybe on a regular wall it may stay up, but if you want wallpaper for your bathroom, I would suggest if you get wallpaper that is made for that. But as far as cabinets, like I said, you can put this in your cabinets, and all you basically do, you can see on the back where it has the instructions, the way you remove this. I think you use a hair dryer to get it warm, and then it comes right up. Or turn on the daggone shower, which is the same thing. Now we get it. That's the reason why they say it comes up if you do a hair dryer. Okay, so if you got it in your bathroom, you want it off your walls, like, if you want to change it, just turn on the shower. It'll peel right off, unless you have that other tape underneath of it. Now, it's a way to take that off too. You just gently lift it, and it'll come off, okay? So anyway, you pull this, take this off right here. Excuse my nails. I did one hand. I didn't do the other one. Now, this is just temporary stuff that I did until I actually take time to do my nails. And you just pull this off like this, guys. I hope this camera's set right because I don't have my camera stuff yet. It's still packed up. And then as you can see, I already put two on, okay? So when you do this, just line it up. Actually, this right here, I need to cut it. Let me get my scissors. Hold on for a minute. Where's my scissors? I think I hear. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me turn this TV down a little bit. Damn. Yeah, because we don't want to. I had to turn that TV down a little bit. We don't want the back thing from that to be on. So anyway, we would take some scissors like these. I got these at Dollar Tree a while ago, when they had the different designs. And you basically would measure this first. You have to measure this part of the cabinet. Let me show you guys, because this camera, man. Let me show y'all the right way. You have to measure this side. If you can see my hand, let's see. You can't really see it. Let me see if I can move the camera so you guys can see. You have to measure this side of, I am not good at this, of this cabinet, okay? And then once you measure it, and the way you would do that basically is just basically taking a pencil a ruler or something, and you're going to measure how much you need to fill up that empty space, and then you can go ahead and use a pencil and draw a line, and then you can cut it. Okay, now of course your girl already did something like that for the wall, and just so happened this piece right here it fits that empty space. Okay, so we're going to use this piece for that. I'm glad it was already cut. What? Oh shit, hold on y'all, that's an earthquake, y'all. Oh shit, is that we have an earthquake? Oh my. Y'all, I had to come back because as y'all know, we had a earthquake, a 6, that hit San Diego. So of course we felt it here, and I was just telling my kids because they swear they felt some violent shaking. You did feel some shaking, okay, which is very normal. You're gonna feel shaking. I don't care if you are in a brand new building. You're gonna feel shaking. Nothing is that earthquake resistant. Okay, so I told them I think we did pretty good because nothing moved off the walls, nothing fell or anything else. The house shook, and of course all of these houses are earthquake resistant, but like I told them, nothing is 100% resistant. That alarm scared the heck out of me more than anything because the alarm went off a second or so before the earthquake itself came. Okay, so I think my camera stopped after the earthquake happened because I saw that it, had stopped. So I was still trying to record after the earthquake was over, after I made sure everything was okay, but it had stopped. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going back over the part that I missed, because of the earthquake. So anyway, as I was saying, guys, so everybody is okay over here. But anyway, no damage outside here either. I hope San Diego is okay. But I had to cut a little piece off, guys, okay? And fortunately, I had a piece already pre-cut from the walls. And so I just basically applied it in this area right here. If you can see it, I put it right there. Okay, so next I have another one. I messed up the other piece because when that earthquake happened, I made a mistake and I stepped on it. Okay, so anyway, again, we can measure this part right here. I don't need to do all that. I've been doing this stuff so long. So what I'm going to do is take this. Okay, I can see where the line begins right there, right here. I can see where the line begins up in here in this area right here. That's where the line is. So normally you would take a ruler to do this with. You can do it 2 different ways. You can either, if you know how to do this, you can take a pencil, a marker, probably a pencil, and just make a line going straight across. Or either you can take this up and get a ruler and measure the length, okay? And then, not the length, but the width. And once you do that, you can know how much to cut off. I'm pretty good at visualizing stuff, so in cutting it, because I've been doing it so daggone much. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, fucked up with the camera. Hold on. Oh my God, I got to get all my stuff unpacked because, hold on. I had the camera sent up here. Now I can't even get it up here to sit up here. This is a hot mess, man. I think it gets, look, it's going to fall. Hold on. I think I had it like that. Okay. So let me do this again so I can visualize what cut is at. So make sure that you have it even too. So I'm going to visualize the cut is right there. So I'm going to cut my paper right there. Shades tube. I can't cut a line straight for nothing though. That's why you use a marker, or a pencil. I can't cut shades tube. Can't cut. Never could cut one really straight. But in this cabinet, really too much don't matter. But on the walls, you want to definitely make sure that you do it straight. But y'all, that's a little bit straighter than some can get it. Okay, without using anything. Plus, I'm in a rush for time, so I don't got all day to be doing this. And so I made a little bit of error. But since it's inside of the drawer, it too much doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is turn this the other way and do it like that. That's perfect, almost. I see I made a little error. That's why you use, like I said, pencil or either a ruler, some kind of measurement or something like that. But the earthquake kind of threw me off as well, So it's in the drawer, so it don't really matter. I'm going to fill that space here. Anyway, anytime you make a mistake, you can always start back over, or you can just fill in the space. I'm just going to fill in the space because it's just in a drawer. So what I'll do, I'm going to bring this all the way to the edge. And to the edge, everything. I messed up my schedule, earthquake. And then we're just going to make sure that it's secure. So far it's staying on here. Okay. Then normally when you measure this, you can just, once you measure it one time, you can take the top piece and measure the other part. It should come out even though. I don't know for sure. I think it would come out even if I would have did it the right way. But if it doesn't, you can always take, when you get ready to cut, once you measure this, you take two of these together and you cut them out together. And that way you have both sides the same length. Okay? And everything. But you know, Shades 2 gonna do shit the fastest way. We're gonna cut this right this time though. Because, you know, having that little earthquake kind of messing. So we're gonna cut it over here. Let's see if I can cut. We're gonna cut it right here. Let's see if she can cut this right this time. Come on. And what I be doing sometimes. I have my finger in one place. I do the same thing with pictures, you guys. I have my finger in one place so I can make it easy and cut it a whole total different way. Now this time I think I did better. I think. Still a little bit different, but it's still overall, I mean, it's going in the drawer. See, the other one I should have cut like that, then it would have came out perfect. Okay, but nah, Shades Tube had to do it a different way. Oh my God, this floor is hard as ever, you guys. I need to see, all my stuff is still packed in my room. I got a knee thing. Now, all you gotta do is peel it. This peeling stuff, peeling this stuff off like it, this is a trip. But I use my fingernails to pull it back. So then we're gonna do the side that is not perfect. And we're gonna do it like that. And make sure it's even. See, this one right here came out pretty good because I cut it right. The only thing that I did not do, y'all, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I didn't match the designs. If you want to be perfect when you do your cabinets, I don't give a crap about it because I'm gonna have stuff over this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care if this designs is not going the same way. But you know, if you are doing this on your walls or anything someone can see, or if you're just, you know, that into everything being perfect, you're gonna have to make sure you line up these patterns right so that you can get this in here going all the same direction. Me, I don't care. Because again, all I'm gonna do is put stuff in here. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take another piece and just put it over here because I do not care about this wallpaper in this drawer. I'm just gonna take this. I'm not even gonna cut this, guys. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm just gonna put this on it because it's in the drawers. So the next one that I do, it'll probably be the next side. It won't be today, but the next time, the side I do, I'm gonna do it a little bit better. And hopefully we don't have another earthquake. I'm glad I got it on camera though. This is the first time I ever got a disaster. Well, not a disaster, a major event. And I hope they didn't do no damage out of San Diego and nobody got hurt. I got to check to see because it was a 6. And it just depends on where it hit. I know people probably are scared. See, that's why I can't stay out here forever. I just can't. I said like in 5 years I'm leaving. Now it's about 3 years because I think it was 2 years ago when I said that. I'm leaving and going to a place I don't have to worry about earthquakes too much. Because I can't be worried about this when I start getting older for real, you know? So look, I just took that and went over this. I cannot be worried about no earthquakes, okay? I just can't be. So everything is there, as you can see. Of course, it's not perfect because I made some errors, but that's okay because it's in the cabinet. The main objective is to have my cabinets done because I don't like the way they look inside. And so with the cabinets being done, you guys, like I have to dust these off. These are going inside of here like this. And I'm going to, instead of painting anything that I see on this wall, because I wasn't going to paint it on the inside, I'm going to actually use stickers, okay? I'm going to clean this area back here up with a disinfectant wipe, wipe the counters off with a disinfectant wipe. Then I'm going to take stickers, butterflies, and just put them around there. That's something you can do inside your cabinet, especially if it's a rental. Because there's no way, and you know what, I'm going to be trying to do all this stuff in this house. All I'm doing is trying to make it better for me and comfortable and, you know, and things like that. This house was built in 1997, you know, and I don't think they took care of it 100% like they should have. Whoever let rent it and plus the owners. So some things I didn't see before I got in here. And I do see it. You just can't get up and jump up and move. So I was like, you know, let me just go in here and fix stuff because it's not like I haven't had my own houses. I had a house, my husband had a house, and I did certain things there. And it wasn't brand new. My house was, but his wasn't. And even at my house, I still had to do some things to it. But at his house, we had to do a new deck and everything. And I had my son, his friend, tear that down, my oldest son, and I painted it and everything. I painted the stairs. A contractor came in and did the stairs, but I painted it. I painted the side of the house, everything. So I haven't forgotten how to do that stuff. So I was like, you know what? You can do these cabinets. Don't have the handyman do this. You're just wasting his time. Just get yourself in here, wipe these things down. You don't have to make the contact paper perfect, and just put some down. And then on the side, if I want to, I can paint the side with some white paint, okay? I don't know which one I'm gonna do, or either I can just wipe them down, see if I can get this off, and then I'll just put some stickers here. I may just do the stickers though, because they make it fun. But the concept is to use this for like this, and put this in here. When you put all these things in here, you're not gonna see any flaws that I made, all right? So that's the whole point of using wallpaper or contact paper to make things look better and things like that. Sorry about my fingers in the camera, okay? So guys, that'll be it. Don't forget this stuff I got from Dollar Tree, the wallpaper. And again, you can use the wallpaper on your walls, but be cautious if you're using it in a place that has moisture, like in your bathroom. If you're going to use it, I would just suggest you use one accent wall and reinforce it with some space tape or something else, okay? Something that won't do damage to your wall. Or just get the other contact paper that is made for that. But if you're tight on a budget, you can use this stuff, but just make sure you use some space tape behind it, because once you turn on that shower and the hot water, it's going to peel off. And when you want to remove it, that is the perfect way to make it come down easy. As far as in the cabinets, it should be okay. Just if it did come up, you can take a piece of scotch, the transparent tape, and just put it over there in certain space parts of stuff. But it probably won't come up inside the cabinets, okay? Because as you guys know, inside of my other cabinet, let me show you. No, inside these drawers right here. Let me show y'all, hold on. I did these, and it's still there. And of course, I damn sure didn't do this in a good way, but nobody will see this. Like I said, for no one will see this. And you see, I didn't even flatten it down. Shea Tube is awful when it comes to this type of putting this type of stuff down. And it serves a purpose though. The purpose is just basically to put stuff in here. And then y'all even painted the side of it. I just did a little paint on it. That was it, just to make it look presentable for me. Okay? So there you go, guys. This is how you do in a rental, And I will be putting up some more decor tips that you can do. So be looking forward to that. You guys, don't forget to thumbs up this. I don't know why I showed that thumb right there. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, guys, if you enjoyed this content. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. You guys have a blessed day, and check out all my other videos, and I will see you guys later. Thank you. This is Shades Too.